Hi everybody, this video is designed to walk you through how to list an item on Etsy. By now you should have created your own store, and when you log into Etsy you should see a shop manager icon at the top right. So you go to your shop as shop manager and click into it. Okay, great, and this is your dashboard, which is going to have your overall stats and orders, revenue, listings. So we are going to post a new listing. So you just have to click on listings. And this store currently has one test listing, which you can see here. But to add a new listing, there is an orange button at the top right corner. You click that. Etsy does a really nice job of explaining all of the various prompts that you will fill out. The first one is to add a photo. And I love how they give you different tips on what types of photos to add. They definitely recommend natural light, no flash. It's a great idea to include a common object to help the viewer sense the scale of the item you're selling. It's another great idea to show the item being held or worn or being used. And it's always best if you can to shoot against a clean, simple background. And here they have an example of like what looks like a birthday hat to me. So they have just the straightforward image. They have an image of it upside down so you can see the inside. They chose another angle, a side angle here. They did a different angle here. They did a zoom shot because maybe there's special detailing that you can't really appreciate from a far away photo. They put it on a customer, maybe next to a ruler or next to other items to understand the scale and how big it is. They have it in an actual scene, and again, next to other items. So these are just more ideas of types of photos to take so that your customer really gets a sense of this object being sold. You have to remember the e-commerce customer is not in the store. They can't physically pick up your item, turn it around, touch it, feel it. So you really want to help them get that sense of being in an actual store and understanding what the product looks like from all angles with your photos. Okay. Then we do our listing details. The title is extremely important. Google search tools, they are going to be looking for keywords. So when people do searches, and they're going to search for keywords, it's your item's going to come up quicker if you have the same keywords in your title. So really don't just say product number one. Really come up with a descriptive product like, toddlers, colorful pineapple birthday hat or something, whatever the item is. You really want to have descriptive words. Then they help you, with these drop downs, describe your product more. Put it in the right category. So when shoppers are shopping by category, your item will come up. So you definitely would not want to skip any of these filters. How do you want it renewed? If your item sells, or if it expires, do you want it to be renewed automatically, or do you want to manually renew it yourself? It'll cost 20 cents each time your item's renewed, so you want to think about that. Is this a physical item that you'll mail, or is this digital? Digital means like maybe artwork that you created and that your user could print out themselves. And then description, this is where you will place the copy that we worked on as well. So you really want to think about your customer, make sure you're writing in the right tone to reach your customer, and then also include as many descriptive details as you can, and you can bullet point those if you want. Include the content, fiber, if you have any measurements, how to wash your garment. So easy to read bullet points is good for that sort of information. But you should write a couple sentences that just briefly describes the features of your product. It's also a great idea, especially on a website like Etsy, is to tell buyers about your process. Is there a story behind this item? Why is this item special? Why should they buy it from you instead of a huge corporate company. So share your story. You are an individual, and it makes your product that much more special to buy it from you as opposed to Nike.com. Okay. Some stores have sections. If you have a large store, you might want to break it up into accessories or shoes, tops, pants. So this is optional if you wanted to include those categories in your store. Tags, Etsy says it's optional. I completely disagree. I think this is one of the most important parts of your listing. Tags are going to be search words for people to find your product. So you really want to make sure you have the right descriptions. And if you're not sure of what tags to use, go to Etsy and look for similar projects, or products, I mean. So I'm going to type in Etsy. Okay, let's go to Etsy right here. Okay, so let's say I want to look for birthday hats, since that's sort of their example. Right off the bat, I didn't even type in anything, and look at all of these suggested description. These are all great tags, if any of them relate to your item. So maybe is your item a good Mother's Day gift? Maybe use that tag. It's one of the first ones that come up. So why wouldn't people just click it? Okay, I'm going to try birthday hat. Let's see what comes up. Okay, right away we have birthday gifts for her, birthday gift, birthday. So these would be good tags because they just come up right away. I'm going to do hat. Okay, look at this. Birthday hat, birthday hats for adults, birthday hat girl, birthday hats for dogs. So all of these could be great tags because usually people just start typing and then they see the suggestions and they just click on the suggestion. So those are the tags that you want, are the clickables as well. Okay, let's click this guy. Da, 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 da. Okay. Also, what's kind of cool is that you could see the tags that other people used. So if your product is a lot like this birthday hat, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, here are the tags that they used. So sometimes I like to do that to see if I find products that have high sales, I might go look at their tags and maybe copy some of them as well. Okay, so you get 13, and what's neat about it too is that they don't have to just be one words. You know, birthday hat counts as one tag, not two. So that's kind of neat. Materials, also not optional. People will type in cotton, they'll type in the fiber content, they might type t-shirt, so I would definitely fill out as many materials as possible. Okay, you'll go ahead and put in the retail price of what you would like to collect from the customer, not how much it cost you, but how much you would like to make. Quantity, just how many do you have in inventory? They'll charge you 20 cents per item every time it's posted. If you have a SKU, which in this class we haven't talked about yet, so you could skip the SKU part. Variations are for if you have multiple sizes or possibly multiple colors as well. So if it comes in different sizes, you could add small, medium, large as a choice. And then shipping details. This is really what you'll have to figure it out. Looks like Etsy has a calculation for you if you fill out the zip code and possibly the weight. But for this, I've usually always recommended the manual one. Most people don't like to pay shipping, so I found it useful to just increase my price of my object that I'm selling and then just offer free shipping if they live in America. It's up to you. There's all kinds of different shipping strategies out there, but we'll talk more about that later this semester. Processing time. How long is it going to take you to ship this? Is it going to take you 2 weeks to make it and then ship it? Or do you have it made already? You can ship it today. So go ahead and fill that out so the customer knows. Okay, again, more shipping costs. How much are you gonna, since I clicked the manual, I believe this came up. Let's look this way. Yeah. So if you, so again, so I might say $0, or I might say $1. I don't know. We'll talk again about that later. All right, and then if you know how much your product weighs, which will help with shipping as well, to have that calculated shipping, you could enter all of this information as well too. And that's basically it. When you're done, you just hit publish. Okay.